Hello everyone! In today's video, I am on my Minecraft world again. Now, I haven't done one of these videos in a very long time. It has been, like, such a long time since I did one of these videos. So, I figured I'd bring it back, and I'd start it. I'd start it fresh with the vehicle assembly building. Famous for a lot of things, and the same building where a lot of rockets have been constructed before, such as the Saturn V, and other very cool and famous rockets. So, I'm gonna start the video off with this room. This isn't actually, like, the real inside. At least I don't think it is. But I decided to put some creativity into this part. This is I guess you could call it the engine testing room. So we have a little redstone contraption. You can see the rocket engine is pointed right at the exit, which isn't going to be very fun if you're standing near that door. This is something under construction, so I just put a bunch of scaffolding there. Another rocket engine, and a little research lab so our scientists can keep track of what scientific discoveries they've been discovering. So, we aren't going to go to this part of the room just yet. There's a little sneak peek of it though. Next we have what I like to call the Rocket Museum. Do not touch any artifacts. So, here we have the Saturn V Apollo rocket, second to third stage engines, the J2 engines, which produce 225,000 pounds of thrust per engine. Yeah, these things were on the Saturn V, and they are hefty. Alright, coming soon. Prototype name Merlin 9. If you aren't familiar with that name, these are the same engines on the Falcon rockets. So, yeah. Russian N1 engine, classified. The USSR created a rocket on their part of the space race, so, yeah, you might have heard of it. You might have heard of it, maybe you haven't, but yeah, this is what the rocket looks like, and that rocket had 30 of these engines, so yeah, pretty impressive. Another coming soon one. Prototype name SLS-000 Shuttle. And you can probably recognize that name because these are the same rockets on the space shuttle. So, yeah, not the solid rocket boosters themselves, but the actual shuttle. Alright, Saturn V Apollo rocket, first stage, F1 engines. 2.245 million pounds of thrust per engine. And the Saturn V had 5 of these. So, yeah, that's pretty powerful. For something only this big. I tried to keep it to scale. And if you'll notice, they're actually the exact same as these. So, you can see the inner orange ring, the gray outer ring, and the brown very outer ring. You can see I put way too much effort into that. It's the exact same. So, onto this room I've kind of trying to been hiding. There is a lot of stuff in this room. So, we have a missile that says danger with a green nuclear symbol. We have another very dangerous missile with another nuclear symbol, except it's yellow. This one is much more dangerous. We have a crane to lift these crates. We have a room in there. I'll go in there in a second. We have the upper stage of the very famous Starship, or BFR, or Big Falcon rocket. Um, we have a little small rocket. Here's the little capsule part. Now let's go in this room. There's a little balcony up top. I'll go in there in a minute. Ah, hate when that happens. Another research room. And that's the balcony. So, on to the final part. The main rocket building area. As you'll notice, it's actually quite empty. And I have been working on it. It's just so time consuming because the building had all these floors where people, or not people, the workers could come to look at the rockets from up high, you know, where the rockets go, or stretch up to, I should say. And yeah, that is pretty much everything in the vehicle assembly building. So, I wasn't planning to show off 2 buildings in this video, but I guess I'm going to. So, I guess we should move on to this castle. Haven't done it yet. You guys might have noticed this very building before in some of my other videos where I was working on building them. So, we have a bunch of stuff. Some armor, same stuff. Bunch of stuff there. And we have a little arrow launcher. Launches a bunch of arrows. Yeah. And there's arrows on each and every one of them. So, yeah. I put a lot of effort into these buildings. You can probably tell that by now. And my throat is already getting sore from talking so much. Which isn't a good sign. So, here we have a gigantic throne for the ruler of this castle. We have even more arrow launchers. Not gonna launch them at the Empire State Building though. It's too precious. Too precious. And the same thing on the other 4 sides. We have a beacon that comes up from the basement. A little platform to observe said beacon. And down to where the beacon actually is. Bam. Got 4 beacons with iron, gold, diamond, and emerald blocks. Obviously enough, a good castle needs a good dungeon. So, oh no, don't you dare escape. He was trying to. So, in this jail, we have 4 beds, some chains, and a toilet. And yeah, on this side, we have some netherite armor for the workers of this castle. Even more chains, because that just fits. I feel like it fits with the castle theme. And we have 4 testing chambers, which one testing chamber has a drowned with a fishing rod and nautilus shell. One chamber with a drowned with an enchanted trident. Another chamber with a wither skeleton, and one last chamber with a piglin, or not a piglin, a zombified pigman. And last but not least, in this part of the build, we have a little cave. You might have noticed it when I was talking about all this stuff. Even more chains for the ladder back up. We have some cave spikes hanging down, and now that I think about it, oh, yeah, this was definitely built before 1.17 or 1.18. We have some lava above. Yeah, don't want these to catch on fire. I just thought I'd add that for dramatic effect inside the cave. Even more early dripstones, I guess I'll call them. I added some ores too to make it look all nice. And you can actually notice there's another portal in here. And on one side, it's all nice and beautiful. There is a bit of lava above, but otherwise beautiful. Oh, um, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Where is this taking me? Oh, kind of forgot about this. We have a little nether fortress with a lodestone compass. Um, yeah, I guess I built a mini fortress here and just forgot about it. Um, it kind of cuts off there. I kind of added my own design to it because, as you can tell, this definitely is not your ordinary fortress. And as I was saying before, on one side, it's nice and beautiful, yet the other side is a different story. It's the complete opposite, basically. You have lava everywhere, cobwebs everywhere, and yeah, it kind of looks like I just took some TNT and blew it up. So, yeah, that, this has been the castle. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see more videos like this, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And only a small portion of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to them. Only about 5% of people who watch my videos are subscribed to them, so do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like the video if you want to see me do more of these builds. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.